Welcome back to Voice of the Bible. Here, the stories of Scripture are not merely recited, they are lived, felt, and imagined. If you haven't subscribed yet, now is the perfect moment. Take a deep breath, quiet your mind, and journey with us into the lives of Abram and Lot as they navigate family, faith, and the choices that shape destiny, just as it is written in the Bible. Genesis 13, 1-18. Open your heart, open your imagination, and step into the rich plains of Canaan. After leaving Egypt, Abram returned to the land of Canaan with Sarai, Lot, and all their possessions. The caravan moved slowly, laden with herds, servants, and gifts from Pharaoh. The sun cast a warm glow on rolling hills, olive groves, and meandering rivers. So Abram went up from Egypt, he and his wife, and all that he had, and Lot with him, into the Negev. And Abram was very rich in livestock, in silver, and in gold. Genesis 13, 1-2. Imagine the scene. Abram observing his thriving herds of cattle, sheep, and camels grazing peacefully. Sarai walking alongside him, her eyes reflecting hope and gratitude. Lot noticing the fertile lands, imagining the potential for settlement and prosperity. Abram, however, remained attentive to the land itself, sensing God's presence in every valley, every river, every olive tree. He stopped to build altars, offering gratitude for their journey thus far and seeking guidance for the road ahead. As the herds grew, so did the complexity of managing them. Abram and Lot's servants began quarreling over pasture lands and water sources. The once unified household faced subtle tensions that threatened harmony. Now Lot, who went with Abram, also had flocks, herds, and tents, and the land could not support them while they dwelt together, for their possessions were so great that they could not dwell together. Genesis 13, 5-6. Imagine the daily routine. Servants walking alongside their flocks, trying to avoid conflict. Sheep bleating, cattle lowing, camels stamping impatiently. The air thick with tension and dust, the sun high overhead. Abram observed patiently. Internal dialogue. Conflict is not born of malice alone, but of abundance. How can we honor God and maintain peace? He knew the solution would require humility, wisdom, and faith. Abram approached Lot with a heart of reconciliation. He said, "Let there be no strife between you and me, nor between your herdsmen and mine, for we are brethren. Is not the whole land before you? Separate yourself from me. If you take the left, I will go to the right, or if you take the right, I will go to the left." Genesis 13, 8-9. Lot looked towards the plains. The Jordan Valley was lush, green, and fertile as far as the eye could see. He chose the well-watered land near Sodom, valuing abundance and ease, though danger loomed nearby. Abram had faith in God's guidance and chose the less fertile land in Canaan, trusting that divine blessing would make it flourish. His decision reflected wisdom and humility, prioritizing peace over immediate gain.
So Lot separated from Abram. Abram dwelt in the land of Canaan, while Lot dwelt in the cities of the plain and pitched his tent toward Sodom. Genesis 13:12. Abram built altars in Canaan, seeking God's guidance. Hills, valleys, rivers, and forests surrounded him, each a silent witness. Birds soared overhead. The wind whispered through olive trees. Streams trickled through rocky soil, hinting at the promise of life, even in sparse lands. God spoke to Abram in a vision. "Lift your eyes now and look from the place where you are, northward and southward, eastward and westward, for all the land which you see I give to you and your descendants forever." Genesis 13:14 through 15. Abram's heart swelled with hope. Every hardship, every decision, every step of faith now became a tangible part of God's promise. God continued, "I will make your descendants as the dust of the earth, so that if anyone can number the dust of the earth, then your descendants also can be numbered." Genesis 13:16. Abram's faith deepened. He moved his tent and settled near Hebron, building another altar and worshiping God in gratitude. The surrounding hills and forests seemed alive with promise. Birds grazed peacefully, rivers reflected the skies above, gentle breezes carried the sounds of nature and life. Abram's story at this moment reminds us, peace requires humility and courage. Trust in God's promise surpasses immediate gain. Choices guided by faith bring lasting blessing, even in scarcity. Abraham's separation from Lot is more than a story of land and inheritance. It teaches timeless lessons. Faith in God's guidance ensures peace in relationships. Genesis 13:8 through 9. Humility and wisdom prevent unnecessary strife. Genesis 13:8. God's promises are not limited by land, wealth, or human perception. Genesis 13:14 through 16. Choices guided by trust in the Creator yield blessings beyond immediate sight. Genesis 13:17 through 18. As the sun set over the hills of Canaan, Abram knelt in prayer. The vast sky above stretched in every direction, stars beginning to pierce the twilight, and the gentle rustle of leaves and distant river waters reminded him of God's presence and enduring promise. Thank you for joining today's fully expanded episode of Voice of the Bible. If this story touched your heart, please like, comment, and subscribe. In the next episode, we will explore God's covenant with Abram, revealing the eternal promise that shapes not only. Until then, stay blessed and keep listening to the voice of the Bible.